Good morning, everybody. It is October 27th, 2022. Right now it is 8:17 a.m. Market's going to open in about 13 minutes. Good morning to everybody out there. We've got the Nasdaq Futures Contract up here. Let's see what we got going on this morning. Man, big tech earnings came out 2 nights ago, I guess. Meta released last night too. Big tech earnings, no bueno for the markets. However, we're seeing this nice little rally going on right at the moment. We can see this big pump up at 7:30. Market came up over 100 points, just about 100 points right here at 7:30. Why is the market moving up right now when we had some fundamentals driving it down, which are specifically Alphabet and Microsoft, and then Meta last night. Let's look at the economic calendar. What do we had coming out? We had some economic stuff come out this morning. Some economic releases come out at 7:30 a.m. Central Time, so about 50 minutes ago. Let's look at what we got. GDP. Well, first we can look at durable goods. I don't know if durable good orders. I don't know. Let's look at GDP first. GDP came in good, 2.6%. Strong GDP. More importantly, I think, is this, which is actually a medium, according to this economic calendar, medium economic release. Personal consumption expenditure prices. Personal consumption expenditure prices. So this is an inflation number. Inflation seems to be declining. Look at that, 4.2%. So prices actually came down. They were expected to rise 7.9%, and they only rose 4.2%. Is inflation getting under control? I don't know, but this number coupled with good GDP number, I think is why we're seeing that impulse in the market at the moment. We are from yesterday. Let's look at yesterday. We had. Yesterday was a bearish day. It was, I don't know. Yesterday was, we had a big gap down, then it moved up. This is yesterday over here. Then we pumped back down. What I'll say is that we're in this up channel on the daily chart. I talked about this in my video yesterday. We're in this micro up channel on the daily chart, which has been going on for the last couple weeks. We are right now coming into a significant trend line. We've touched that. I mean, to the point we touched it. I mean, I have not moved this trend line at all, and you can see how we've just touched it 1-2 times. We pushed off of it. Very bearish candle on the daily. I mean, this is almost a textbook short coming into play right here, where we've got a trend line, bearish candle on the daily, breaking lower, gap down on it. And this is just on earnings. This very bearish candle here is on Alphabet and Microsoft earnings and guidance that came out on Tuesday after market close. Totally collapsed. Sorry. Yep, that's right. I've got another screen open doing a whole bunch of stuff here. This is actually yesterday's candle. We had this big pump up on Tuesday, and then it obviously collapsed the next day on Alphabet and Microsoft earnings. Anyways, pushing down off of it. We're in this uptrend line at the moment. This is going to be key for it, the supporting level, the supporting trend line level right here, and also the 20 SMA on the daily. We can see here just on the past what has happened when we've broken out of that 20 SMA on the daily and we've come up and hit the top of the band. Typically, it's going to want to come down. This is a good example over here. Typically, we come down. It uses that 20 SMA again as support. If it gets through that 20 SMA and we close below it, I think if we close below 11,200, I think you'll have a situation like this over here where we just push down again and probably come down another leg. However, if it comes down here and we wick through that 20 SMA, I think you'd have a situation like this over here where we may begin to see some sort of relief rally coming into the fall. That inflation number yesterday has given markets, I think, the inflation number this morning, I should say, has given markets a little bit of hope that we might be able to make a move up. I think if it did get through this trend line, we'd be looking then the top of this larger channel and the 200 SMA on the daily. So maybe all the way up here at 12,500 level, something like that, because this will start lining in. We can look at a 4-hour as well if we want to try to find a setup. Again, we're in this up channel still. A key level down here at around 11,200. It's about 220 points away. You know, can you trade? You can see that long wick on Alphabet and Alphabet and Microsoft earnings right there. You know, the trend line on this, I guess, would be something like that. You know, if it got up above 11,500, I think you'd be looking for a move to the upside. You know, maybe again that 12,000 level up here at the top of this channel, but I don't know. We're gonna have to see what it wants to do this morning. Right now, I'm seeing shorts. I mean, even though I'm looking at this bullish delta coming in right here after the economic news this morning, it's still looking predominantly bearish to me. As I'm looking at it right now, you know, a good short would be, you know, we've got this supporting trend line here. We break that. We break the 20 SMA on the 5-minute, break the psych level at 400, and then we would pop down to the zone down here, I would think. That would open up. So that might be a trade I'd look at taking on the open. There are some touches over here, though, so possibly. But yeah, big support area coming in down here at 11,300 to 200. You know, it's a 100-point range right there on the hourly, what you can see, but that's going to be pretty significant support for it. So yeah, I mean, I'm still just looking to take shorts at the moment. My bias is to the downside, unless we got up over, again, 12,000. You know, unless we moved up. Yeah, I guess the 20 SMA down here on the 1 hour. If we got up over this candle and broke 11, you know, started to move into. Wish I had a pen here. And started to move into this high volume node right here. This is going to be significant resistance for it. But if it got up over this on this good economic numbers this morning, I think your target would be the top of the band up in this zone somewhere. So a nice pocket there to pick up. But yeah, if we fall, we break this, you know, then this is a really big support zone down here to make it sucked into. So that's kind of how I'm seeing it this morning. We're gonna have to let the market open, let some structure build, see if it wants to give us a directional day, or if we range around up here. I suspect we are going to get that move down to this support zone, 20 SMA, all this stuff on the daily, before it's able to move up. But as I'm looking at cumulative delta here, you know, it's moving down. Delta is moving up. So yeah, if we get above the 20 SMA on the hourly, we break the previous candle's high, then I'd be actually looking to take it long and take it up, squeeze some shorts out. So that's the way I'm seeing it. We're going to have to wait and let's see if some market structure builds. Let's see if some structure builds and see if we can trade around that. So let's see if we can find a good setup. So guys, that's basically my pre-market spiel going on right there. I don't know how you guys are seeing it. Let's get my days a little bit confused over here on these candles. Today's Thursday. This is Wednesday. Bearish candle there. This is all a bunch of people buying the rumor on Alphabet and Microsoft earnings. People were just buying it right up to the zone. I mean, this is also a good example of how price gets pulled into key levels of support and resistance. You know, they attract and repel price, and that's a really good example of it right there. Haven't looked at the chat this morning. What's up, Taro? Good morning. Hey, Josh. What's up, Nico? What's up, SW Blaze? Hey, Find the Algo. Good morning, guys. If you don't mind hitting that smash button, hit that smash button. Smashing that like button. Man, I got up too early this morning, guys. Smashing that like button. I'd appreciate it. Yeah, it's tough to say. I mean, I'm seeing that drop here. You know, I see this there. Yeah, I'm probably not going to trade the open. I feel like we've got a couple conflicting fundamental news announcements coming out. One is big tech earnings are bad or not great, and the other one is that inflation number finally dropped. So there's going to be a little bit of a battle going on. We could take a look at Bookmap if you want. Oh, I can't even read that. What is it? here. Big liquidity sitting down at 400, 176 orders. I think price might get pulled down to that. You're probably going to see equal, some more liquidity up here. 500, a lot up there at 500. Yeah, I think today's going to be a real battle. See more down here. I mean, you can just see the how the book is kind of balanced like that. We have those big orders sitting on both sides. I think today's going to be quite a battle day. Good morning, Jeff. Thanks for joining me, guys. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate you guys being here. I don't know. I'm really gonna have to let this thing move around for a while. There's probably not gonna be much for me to do on the open, and I would be definitely cautious of false breakouts unless this thing absolutely tanks. And I'm looking at this level, this 11,200 level, as really key support. I think it will want to roll down here, come down some more, and then I'm hoping for my stock portfolio's sake we wick through this and then get some sort of bearish candle, break this trend line, and then come up. I need a fall relief rally. Those earnings on Tuesday, man. Jeez, come on, guys. But I need to be careful. We see Delta here moving up. Cumulative Delta there moving up. See the buyers coming in. You can see how we marked out this level. I just noticed this now. We marked out this level, the 20 SMA on the 5 minute. You can see all the orders sitting there as well. I mean, that's just kind of a validator that that's a key level for it. You can see order flow coming in here. I mean, this is just another visual representation of Delta. But I like seeing the order book, and I like seeing how long these orders have been sitting on the book. At 400 in the market open. Bullish, bullish, bullish. It's that inflation number, man. I'm telling you. What's up, VVS? What's up, Vernon? That inflation number. Market has a short memory of those tech earnings that came out. Inflation, inflation, inflation. Again, we've got the 20 SMA on the hourly plus the previous hours high up here at 62. I'm watching it. Delta's dropping up here. I think you really need to see what it wants to do today. It looks like it's going to keep moving up. This is going to be a key level for it up there at 62. May just bust right through it. Delta's still relatively positive. See over here on the hourly what we got going on. Hypothesis is if it gets up through 60, this level, the 20 SMA on the hourly, which is for me always a support and resistance level. If you can get up through that, then we may be seeing a larger move to like, well, I would say you can get out at 500-ish, that level. So 20 points in there, 20, 30 points you could probably pick up in there relatively conservatively. You may want to come all the way to the top of the band. The one thing that's really catching my eye is this massive low volume node right here, particularly on a Thursday weekly volume profile that's, coming into fruition a little bit. Getting up through that. You don't want to buy the top. You don't want to buy the top of the breakout. See what it wants to do. Trapping some folks up there. See the buying coming in. Took a scalp on that. I saw us get that pullback, a nice long wick, and I saw delta moving, cumulative delta moving up. All the buying still going on Bookmap. So I just take a quick scalp. Do not copy my trades. First of all, there's a delay in the live stream, so you won't catch them. They go too fast. Usually I'm a scalper, so I'm in and out really quick. I use hotkeys. I turned this off last night or yesterday when I was trading because I actually don't like having these markers on when I trade. I just don't like seeing that, but I put them on for the live streams. Do not copy my trades. This is all just for entertainment, educational purposes. You can watch and observe this, but please do not try to copy it, or do not think that my results are going to be indicative of your results. I've been trading for 6 years now, and it takes a long time to get good at trading. Don't think you can just copy somebody's trades and that's going to work. You really need to try to understand. You need to understand what you're doing, what price is doing, and how you want to trade it. I'm seeing break at 24. I'm seeing, one thing that I like to do is find these areas where price has been in before and think that maybe price is going to want to come back down into here if we break that. I like to see order flow confirm that. We can see selling coming in here on Bookmap. If we broke 24, would we get that move down to 400? Possibly. There's just a lot of volatility today. When did you get long at 11,380, Taro? It's pretty good, man. I'm not looking at down here. Look at Delta's not budging. Delta's not budging. I'd like to see that move another. Actually, you know what I'd like to see? Tempted to try to take the break. 38. Well, I should have taken that short, I guess. But I didn't. Shoulda, woulda, mother flipping coulda. Get an overnight volume profile. Tempted to go long on it, but probably not. It's 5 a.m. My God. 2000 tick chart. Really? Let's check it out. What a 2000 tick chart looks like. It looks pretty clean. Delta's going positive on the day. Delta went positive, boys. It does look pretty clean, Taro. I like it. Do not copy my trades. You will lose money. This looks bearish here on the 1 minute. I don't know why I'm going long. I'm going long basically on order flow. But I'm going to take it off actually. Like I put that on because I looked at this thing over here. I was like, oh man, if it breaks that, then we're going to move back up to VWAP. Particularly with Delta not really moving low. And I saw really only got like 5 points on it. This is a hard one for me. I don't know. Something's not right about that. I'm watching over here on Bookmap now. Just coming in. Bearish candle on the 5. Good call, Brock. Sometimes the best trade is just to not trade. Kind of falling to that camp here at the moment. But I think the support zone at 61. Oh. This is that 2000 tick chart. I mean, I like it. Yeah. It's just giving you more like condensed version of this, I guess. Well, we are right on the day. We're negative delta and below VWAP. So those are kind of my 3 directional things I look for if I'm looking for a direction. I think I want to be taken along. Sometimes you keep waiting for those reversals. You keep waiting for it, and it just keeps falling, right? You keep trying to go long at support zones, and it just keeps falling. And at the end of the day, you've got a beat up account, and you're like, what happened? And then you look at the chart, and you're like, it was clearly a bearish trending day. Why did I keep trying to go long on it? So it's trying to move up here, isn't it? Bullish candle on that. 18 and a quarter. Do not copy my trades. You will lose money. This is probably gonna poke through that 20 SMA and stop me out. But if it's gonna go, it's gonna go. I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna try to read price a little bit. I'm watching that cumulative delta move up. Oof. Horrible, horrible exit. Oops, I hit the mic. Trying to get through this little LVN. I do it. Can't quite get over that 20 SMA. It's trying with all its mighty might. If it gets through that 15, I think we're gonna pop to 30. Again, trying to read price. I'm watching delta there. Shucks. What's to do here? Come on, little buddy. Yeah, that 20 SMA is just capping it. I'm getting out. I'm not gonna stick around. If it pops, then it'll go. But if it doesn't, it's gonna hold. Point of control coming in here. Can't get over it. Cannot get over that 20 SMA. Salvatore, I meditate. I control my emotions. And you know what else I do sometimes? Is I won't actually look at the screen that my trade is on. I'll look over here, like at the 1 minute chart. And I just remove myself from the P&L completely. I don't have my P&L on the screen. I don't have anything. So like over here, when I was in this one, I was looking at this. I was actually looking at the minute chart. And I was like, it's not going to go. It doesn't seem like it's going to go. It would have been a good trade. I mean, I think it was fine. A little bit of a counter trend trade, but we had a bullish 5 minute candle. We're coming off a support area where we have lots of touches. If it would have broke the 20 SMA, would have got higher, we definitely would have got that pop up to VWAP at least. It just couldn't do it. Just didn't have it in it. So now it looks like we're rolling. Where does it want to come down to? Coming down to 55 is a previous level again. You know, it's got this trend line here. I don't know. Tricky. You can see all the selling coming through. I mean, that was a key level. And so when you see this aggressive order flow coming off that level, you realize how key that was at that point. Now it's just going to go down to 300 maybe. Maybe chasing it down. You can chase price to the downside just like you can chase price to the upside, right? I like using these low volume nodes that form as entry points when it's really moving, but may not even get that. May not even get that. Really moving now, is it? She gone. Oh, poor stocks. What's up, Ruiz? Welcome. Thanks for joining us. Oh man, I'm sorry, Taro, to hear that. Bears hibernating. If you guys wouldn't mind giving this thing a like, I'd appreciate it. Man, we're falling now. We're coming right to the support area. This is going to be big for it. It's exploding down to this level. Key support down here. What's it gonna do? What's it gonna do when it comes for you? Oh man. Goodbye stock portfolio. If we close below this 20 SMA on the daily, I'm probably gonna close out on my stocks. Or hedge it with the S triple Q trade. I guess there's no really reason to close out your stocks. I mean, there could be. I don't know. I don't want to think about it. Bup, 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 bup. All right, guys, you know what time it is? It's coffee time. We'll be back at 9 a.m. for the candle close. Gonna go grab some Java. Coffee time. Coffee time. Back at hourly candle close. Check out that hourly candle. See what it wants to give us. Put this right here. I guess see how this candle closes. We'll check the 15, 30, 60 minute. We'll check all the higher time frame candles. The 4 hour actually closed at that time too. So we'll check that, see how it looks. Give this thing a like, guys. If you are appreciating any of this live stream stuff, getting any value out of it, I'd really appreciate you guys just hitting that like button. It's completely free for you. Helps me out a lot, supports the channel, gets this thing out in front of other people who might be interested. We are also going to close our poll when I come back. So yeah, give this thing a like, vote on the poll. I'll be back in about 5 minutes. What's up, guys? We're back. Oh man, this thing's gonna fall again. All right, hourly. Man, we're right at that support zone. I mean, look at that thing. Get it, get it. God, if we get through it, if we get through that support area, you know what's gonna happen? Thing is gonna go. All right, we're gonna end the poll. We are bearish today, guys. Bearish. I would probably agree with that. I think this thing's gonna push down some more. We may be looking at a. If it gets through this, we're looking at a really, really gnarly day. Let's see if I can draw this line. It's not going to be exact, but we can try to make it close. And you can see how we're coming right to that level. I'm actually going to make massive support zone coming in down here. Also have the 200 SMA on the daily. You know, it's hard. It's hard to try to figure out which way it wants to go. This low volume node right here, I'm very cautious of. This should be acting as resistance. This may trap some buyers. This candle here, it may move up. I mean, I would only. I don't know. This is a hard one to trade right now. You can see it's all opened up to the downside. Come on. This LVN, this is where the volume profile comes in. We'll see how this 1 minute closes. So we can trade that short away from that LVN on that wick, getting out, trying to get out of that trend line as best I could. Bit of a move up. This LVN is going to be super difficult for it. 20 SMA in the 1 minute is going to be really difficult for it. I look at support. I'm basically a tech. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on the screen, Brock, but I'm really just a technical trader. I might could take a lot of this stuff off. I like the volume. I use some of it in certain setups, but I'm not trying to read all of it at one time. I'm really just a technical trader. I mean, I'm really just trading levels of support and resistance, and then using order flow to confirm those levels. I do like the volume profile to show me these low volume nodes, which I typically act as support and resistance. Seeing that move up 20 SMA is going to be really difficult for it to get over. Wants to do if we close above the 20 SMA on the 1 minute, it might be looking to come back up. Delta's not crazy negative. Even if Delta is not crazy negative. And we're at a really key support level for it. Like I said, we're right at the bottom of this up channel. Here on you can see it on the 4 hour as well. You know, where can you put this guy? Somewhere there, somewhere here. I don't know where you want to put it. The up channel is not as clearly defined, I think, as the bottom channel, but or the supporting channel. I don't know, something like that. It's at a real key level right here. You know, again, 11,200 is going to be absolute last level of resistance or support. If it can get through that, then we're looking at, I would say, a move down, a significant move down. Ooh, we're moving up now though. It's pumping off that support. Now, if you were trading and you were like, man, it's going down, I'm going to get in here, you know, why is it going up? You need to be looking at these higher time frames to figure out that we're at a key level of support right in this channel. You got to know that technical analysis stuff. I want to get out of this trade. Actually, I don't know if I want to get out of this trade. I tried to move my take profit up. I see. As soon as I was like, I want to get out of this trade, I saw cumulative delta moving up. I think it might pop up to 62. Top of the band there, but it's looking super hesitant. I don't know. I don't know. Kind of glad I got out of it now. Yeah, I'm glad I got out of it now. Next level is 300. Oh, how many likes can we get on this live stream, guys? Only got 31 at the moment. I'd love to get over 50 likes on this thing today. 50 likes on the live stream would be like making $1,000 for me. Delta's moving up. Yeah, the delta on the micros or the micros is different from the minis. But a negative 106,000. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna pull up a mini chart and look at it. I would have a micro chart. I would be trading off micro data. And I've actually got a coupon code below where you can, for Replicanto, it's a trade copier. So you can have a mini chart open here and you could take trades on it on a sim account, and it'll copy those trades over to your live account as micros. So it converts them over. It's called Replicanto, and there is a link in the description below where you could save, I think, 10% or 20% on it. So it's a nifty tool. I like using it. I don't use it as much as I used to because I've been trading mostly minis. But it's nice when you want to scale down, let's say, and just trade. And yeah, it's a good name, Replicanto. And you want to scale down, but you still want to trade, mini contracts, but maybe you just want to convert those over to micros into a different account. So it's nifty and it works perfectly. I've never had any issues with it. Oh, always chasing price. What happens when you watch price when you watch it for too long, and you're like, oh man, I probably need to get out here. You watch it for too long, you feel like it's just gonna rip, and then got in a bad spot. Be closing it. Always get back in down at 50. Or 50 at 20. Chasing price, never a good thing to do. Got out there at the top of the band here on the 1 minute. That was a shit entry. I chased it. I'm not gonna lie. I saw this big bullish candle on the 5 minute, big bullish candle on the 1 minute. I chased it up there at the top of this, thinking we were gonna pop. The better entry for sure would have been on this pullback here on the 500 volume. So got lucky on that one, I think. You know, always learning. Now I think it's done. We're at the 20th of May. Well, it's lucky. I mean, it's gonna come up to this level here. This is you know the breakout of off a key support zone. This 5 minute candle, you know, that's pushing up to 20 SMA, maybe VWAP. I'm not gonna participate. Yep. FOMO for show. Oh, only 37 likes, guys. Point of control coming up here. Thanks, Jesse. I appreciate it. Nice, Lennon. Oh, man. Bears hibernating, guys. Oh. Yep, parachute. We talked about that in the pre-market analysis. can see how it's reacting so strongly to that trend line. That's where technical analysis comes in, baby. Well, guys, if you're not on our Discord, you guys can jump over to Discord. We post stuff over there. A ton of activity going on in Discord today. There's a link in the description if you want to Discord. Just watching this thing, guys. Up. Coming into a pullback here. You're always to trade. Bearish candle in the 1 minute. I don't like that. Oh, there it goes. Regardless, doesn't care what I like, what I don't like. Or man. This thing just came straight up. I really don't want to buy the top of it. I really don't want to buy the top. I think it'll probably poke through up to like 30, 31, and then roll back down. Place to get in on it's down here somewhere. So I might have to be patient. Some more structure build, maybe patient. Again, I don't want to buy the top of this quick move up. What a V recovery, huh? But keep in mind, we're still right on the day. Very V recovery there. That's what they call a V recovery. It's a very aggressive move. Move through now. Well, I'm probably going to leave it at that, guys. I'm probably going to jump off this thing. Go for a walk. I can see that opened up to 55. Maybe I take one last trade. Oh, always horrible last words. One last trade. Rolling down. I'm probably going to let it go up here and do what it wants to do. But, yeah, whenever I hear one last trade come out of my mouth, it's usually time to take a break. You guys take it easy. Thanks for tuning in. Anybody that liked the live stream, I appreciate it. This stuff is completely free. If you want to support the channel in some way, there's some coupon codes below that help out a little bit. And people always ask me, why are you pushing this stuff, these coupons? First of all, it saves you guys some money. I mean, I think we all use these prop firm evaluations. Most of us do anyway. And if you're interested in some products, there's some coupon codes there that'll save you guys some money. And as I always joke, I've got a couple small kids. They eat a lot. I need every little bit helps. It helps support the channel, helps me reinvest in doing the live streams and all this stuff. So, anyways, there's some stuff down there if you're interested. Some prop firm evaluation coupons and the Replicanto tool that I do use, which will convert your micro orders to mini orders, or you can copy trades from one account to another. So you can just trade off on one screen, but you can go have the orders go to multiple accounts, and it'll actually convert those from micro to mini contracts. It's cool. And there's also something down there for Bookmap if you're interested in Bookmap. All this stuff. Yeah, man, but that's gonna be it for me. Ooh, I see this thing coming down to like 02. Oh, that would be, I don't know. I'm going to go get some sunshine and see what happens with it. Thanks for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. 44 likes, almost hit my 50 likes. I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be live streaming tomorrow. I'm going to actually put that up right now. I'll post that right now so everybody knows I'll be live streaming tomorrow. And, catch some more good trades. Schedule screen. I always forget to do this. Always. But I will do it right after the stream. And back tomorrow, 8:15 a.m. Central Time. 8:15 a.m. Central Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Remember, don't stare at the screens too long. You'll probably end up doing something you don't want to do. Or make a mistake or something like that. And it's always good to go get some sunshine. We do this stuff so we can go have freedom and enjoy our days, enjoy our free time. Don't be a slave to the markets. And I will be back tomorrow live streaming 8:15 a.m. Central Time. I appreciate it, guys. Take it easy.